Time doesn't disappear, so why does everyone keep saying you gain an hour? That one question pretty much sums up all the confusion behind daylight saving time, especially this time of year. The clocks have just changed. We call it the fall back, and if you're from a country that doesn't do this, the whole thing probably seems completely bizarre. I'm PJ, and today we're breaking down who came up with this idea, why we still change time, and how you ended up with that glorious extra hour of sleep. Meet Wei, a grad student from China. He showed up to his advisor meeting an hour early, not because he forgot about the time change, but because he didn't even know it happened. Professor Martinez is about to explain daylight saving time, what it is, why it exists, and why so many people think it should disappear for good. This is a real conversation, the kind you have when you're trying to explain something that's totally normal to you, but sounds ridiculous to someone else. Let's listen in.
8 a.m. I'm on time. Where is she?
Hey, you waiting for Professor Martinez?
Yes, we have a meeting at 8.
Did you forget about the time change?
Time change?
Daylight saving time ended yesterday. We set our clocks back 1 hour.
Back? Set back?
Yeah, so 8 o'clock is now really 7 o'clock. You're an hour early.
I don't understand.
Don't worry, everyone forgets sometimes. She'll be here in an hour.
Calling PJ. PJ, did time change? Someone said I'm early.
Yes, fall back. Didn't you change your clock?
Change my clock? Why would I change my clock?
A few moments later.
Wei, you're here early. Did you forget about daylight saving time?
Professor Martinez, I'm sorry. I don't know what that means.
Oh, of course. China doesn't have daylight saving time. Come in. Let me explain. So twice a year in the US, we change our clocks. In the spring, we move clocks forward 1 hour. In the fall, we move them back 1 hour.
But why?
That's a great question. And honestly, a lot of Americans ask the same thing.
So yesterday the time changed.
Yes, at 2 a.m. Sunday morning, we set our clocks back 1 hour. So what was 2 a.m. became 1 a.m. again.
That's so confusing.
It is. Even people who've done it their whole lives find it confusing.
So right now, what time is it?
It's 7:05.
But my phone says 8:05.
Your phone should be updated automatically. Let me see. Oh, you have automatic time zone off. You need to change it manually.
How do I do that?
Go to Settings, then Date and Time, then turn on Automatic Time Zone.
Okay. Oh, now it says 7:05.
There you go.
So I was an hour early.
Yes, but that's okay. It's a common mistake, especially for international students.
Can you explain why America does this?
Sure, the idea started over 100 years ago. The government wanted to save energy.
Save energy?
Right, if we have more daylight in the evening, people use less electricity for lights.
Does it actually work?
That's debatable. Modern studies show it doesn't save much energy, maybe 1%.
1%? That's so small.
I know, but we keep doing it anyway. It's tradition now.
So in spring, clocks go forward.
Yes. In March, we spring forward. We lose an hour of sleep that night.
Lose an hour? Where does it go?
It doesn't go anywhere. It just means when you go to bed at midnight, the clock suddenly jumps to 1 a.m.
That sounds terrible.
It is. Everyone's tired the next day. There are actually more car accidents and heart attacks on that Monday.
Heart attacks from changing time.
From losing sleep. Our bodies don't like it.
Then why do it?
Like I said, tradition. Also, some industries like it. Farmers, for example.
Farmers?
Actually, that's a myth. Farmers don't really benefit. Cows don't care what time the clock says.
Cows don't wear watches.
Exactly. But people think farmers like it, so the myth continues.
What about in fall? We gain an hour?
Right. Like yesterday. We fall back. You get an extra hour of sleep.
That sounds better than spring.
It is. People love fall time change, but it also means it gets dark earlier.
Earlier?
Yeah. Now the sun will set around 5 p.m. instead of 6 p.m.
Oh, I've noticed it's darker lately.
That's why it's going to be dark by the time you leave your evening classes.
That's sad. I like sunshine.
Me too. That's one of the arguments against daylight saving time. It affects people's mood.
In China, we don't have to change the time twice a year.
Yes, China stays on the same time all year. So does Japan, India, most of Asia, and Africa.
Smart.
I agree.
Do all US states change time?
No, Arizona and Hawaii don't participate.
Really? Why not?
Arizona gets too hot in summer. They don't want extra evening daylight. And Hawaii is so close to the equator that daylight doesn't change much throughout the year.
So some states change and some don't.
Exactly. It's confusing.
What if you live in Arizona and work in California?
Then for half the year, you're in the same time zone, and for the other half, you're 1 hour different.
That's crazy.
It really is. People who live near state borders have to constantly check what time it is.
Do people want to stop changing time?
Yes, there's a big movement to end daylight saving time. Some people want permanent standard time. Others want permanent daylight time.
What's the difference?
Standard time is what we have now in winter. Daylight time is summertime with later sunsets.
Which is better?
It depends who you ask. People who like morning light want standard time. People who like evening light want daylight time.
What do you prefer?
Honestly, I'd prefer we just pick one and stick with it. The changing back and forth is the worst part.
I agree. It seems unnecessary.
It is. But changing it requires an act of Congress. Politicians have to agree.
And they don't agree?
Not yet. Some states have passed laws to make daylight saving time permanent, but it hasn't been approved at the federal level.
So complicated.
Welcome to America.
How do people remember to change their clocks?
Some people set reminders. Others just wait for their phones to update automatically.
What about old clocks, like on the wall?
You have to change those manually. Walk around your house and adjust every clock.
That sounds annoying.
It is, especially when you have clocks in the car, the microwave, the oven, the coffee maker.
Everything has a clock now.
Exactly. It takes forever.
So what should I do next time?
First, remember the dates. Spring forward happens in March, usually the second Sunday. Fall back happens in November, usually the first Sunday.
Second Sunday in March, first Sunday in November.
Right, at 2 a.m. on those Sundays, time changes.
But I'm asleep at 2 a.m.
Everyone is. That's why they picked that time. Less disruption.
So I just change my clock before bed?
Exactly. Saturday night, before you go to sleep, change your clocks. That way you wake up on the right time.
What if I forget?
Your phone will remind you, and you'll see news about it everywhere. TV, radio, social media.
Okay, I'll pay attention next time.
Also, there's a saying to help you remember which direction. Spring forward, fall back.
Spring forward, fall back.
Right. In spring, clocks go forward. In fall, they go back.
That's helpful.
Another way to remember, spring means you lose an hour. Fall means you gain an hour.
Lose in spring, gain in fall.
Perfect. You've got it.
Thank you for explaining all this. I was so confused this morning.
No problem. Every international student goes through this. Last year, a student from Brazil missed her exam because of the time change.
Oh no, what happened?
She thought it was at 10 a.m., but with the time change, she showed up an hour late. Luckily, the professor let her take it anyway.
I'm glad I didn't miss anything important.
Me too. Now, should we talk about your research?
Yes, that's why I'm here.
Right. Better late than early, I suppose.
Actually, I was early.
True. Okay, show me what you've been working on.
I have some questions about my data analysis.
Let's take a look.
Oh, one more question about time change.
Sure.
Does this affect my family when I call them in China?
Yes. Good question. The time difference between here and China changes by 1 hour.
So instead of 12 hours ahead, they're 13.
Exactly. Until China changes their clocks. But wait, China doesn't change their clocks.
Right.
So yes, for half the year, China is 12 hours ahead. For the other half, 13 hours ahead.
That's going to be confusing for my parents.
Just remind them when you call. They'll get used to it.
Okay, thank you again, Professor.
You're welcome, Wei. Now let's look at that data.
All right, let's talk about this. Daylight saving time, if you grew up with it, you take it for granted. If you didn't, it sounds completely bizarre. Essential phrases for talking about time changes. To explain the concept, you can say, we set our clocks forward or back, or we lose or gain an hour. Those are the standard expressions everyone uses. To remember the direction, spring forward, fall back. That phrase helps millions of people remember which way the clocks go. To ask for clarification, what time is it really? Or did time change? Simple questions that are totally natural when you're confused. To explain confusion, I forgot about the time change, or my country doesn't do this. Both are honest and completely understandable. Important vocabulary: daylight saving time, spring forward, fall back, set clocks back, set clocks forward, automatic, manually, time zone, standard time. These words come up every March and November, like right now, since we just set our clocks back. Notice how Professor Martinez explained things? She didn't just say, "That's what we do." She gave history, reasoning, and even admitted it doesn't make much sense anymore. That's honest teaching. And she validated Wei's confusion. She didn't make him feel silly for not knowing. She said even Americans find it confusing. That's empathy. Here's something important. Wei kept asking why. Why do we do this? Does it actually work? That's healthy curiosity. Good learners don't just memorize, they question. Also, notice the practical advice. Professor Martinez gave Wei the exact dates, the memory tricks, even how to update his phone. That's real-world English you can actually use. Your homework: learn these key phrases about time changes. Did you remember to change your clocks? We spring forward in March. We fall back in November. Don't forget, you'll lose an hour tonight. Did your phone update automatically? Practice saying them before the next time change. Cultural tip: in American culture, the days after time changes are known for people being tired and confused. It's totally normal and socially acceptable to joke about it. If you're late because you forgot, most people will just laugh with you. And remember, not everyone loves daylight saving time. It's a hot topic. Some people want to keep it. Others want to end it. You'll hear debates about it twice a year, and it's safe to have your own opinion. One last reminder: double-check your clocks on time change weekends. Your phone probably updates automatically, but your car, microwave, and wall clocks don't. Set a reminder so you don't forget. If simplifying real-world English is your goal, you're in the right place. Hit subscribe, and we'll keep the real-world practice coming. I'm PJ, and until next time, keep practicing.